know what that means? It's a night before a big cook. We gotta prep, right? So what are we prepping first? How about some wings? Skip your ordinary wings, get yourself something that says chicken party wings. How about that? With party wings in the name, you know you're gonna be in for a good time. Since I have 3 of these individually packed, I'm gonna do 3 different types of wings. First one, I'm gonna please everybody, right? Just a normal dry rub wing. So I got this stuff in from White Bull's Barbecue today called Bird Gang. Sounds pretty fun to me. So we're gonna use that for our normal dry rub. Second one, I'm gonna create a sauce, Parmesan garlic. Everybody loves Parmesan garlic. I'm gonna season it with something that has some salt, pepper, and garlic in it just to complement that. This Killer Hog steak rub has all those notes in there, so it'll be perfect. The last one's gonna be Asian inspired. So we're gonna use a little bit of garlic salt, some ginger, and some black pepper. Just some nice, easy notes there. We're gonna pull all that in with the Asian inspired sauce towards the end. So I'm gonna get these wings trimmed up, seasoned, and onto my wire racks. I'll show you the finished product. Alright y'all, so we got the wings hooked up. They're looking so good. Now, the only thing they're needing is a great night's rest. I mean, aren't we all? So that's exactly what we're gonna give them. We're gonna put these in the fridge. The wire rack's gonna help, circulate that air underneath so they kind of dry out overnight. Give you much more crisp skin tomorrow whenever you put them on the grill. So I don't care what you do, sing them a lullaby, tuck them in, but get these bad boys in the fridge, and let's move on to the next deal. Onto the onto the pork belly. I forgot we have those chickens sleeping in the fridge. They want to get their good night's rest. So try not to wake them up, but we still have more work to do. So on this pork belly, what I was trying to get through earlier, we're gonna get this pork belly out, trim off some of the silver skin, chop it up into cubes about this big, get your good knives, grab a refill of course, and let's get to work. So I sliced up that pork belly, got it all cubed up, got my racks ready. Speaking of racks, another new rub I wanted to try from White Bull is called Rack C. We're gonna try that on half this pork, and the other half we're gonna season with Honey Hog Hot from Meat Church. All-time favorite of mine. I buy it in bulk, really. So we're gonna do half and half on that, and then we'll prepare some secret sauces, and I'll share one of the blends with you. Get this seasoned up on the racks, put it to bed with the chickens in the fridge. Good morning. It's the big day. I hope you're excited to cook. I just checked on the chickens. They said it's Saturday. We want to sleep in. I don't blame them. So I'm going to let them rest a little bit longer. Remember, we have to assemble those sauces, so that's what we're going to be doing in the meantime. We're going to do 2 sauces for the wings. We're going to put together 2 sauces for the pork belly burnt ends. And we're gonna put together a sauce for our bacon wrapped dates that you don't know about yet. So stay tuned, I'll show you what goes in all these sauces. Sauce number 1, the glaze for the dates. Real simple, right? So we have some fruit preserves, some apple cider vinegar, some local honey. We'll use equal parts of all 3 of those, about a 1/3 cup each. Have half habanero chopped up. We're gonna get all this in a pot, turn it on, and let it roll. Since we're making pork belly burnt ends, we gotta have a sauce, right? And you saw how much we had chopped up last night, so we're gonna make 2 sauces today. So for my first one, we're gonna use this Killer Hog vinegar sauce and this Blues Hog original barbecue sauce. In my experience, you're gonna wanna use something sweet and something vinegar based. The next one, we're gonna be using the same vinegar sauce with this apple habanero from Head Country. I have a couple extra ingredients in there. It's my little secret recipe. I'm not gonna give that to you just yet. But we're gonna try both these sauces out on the pork belly burnt ends. Sorry I couldn't share every little ingredient in that last sauce, but experiment at home. You'll find something you like, I promise. Speaking of sauces, we have to get some of those wing sauces ready, right? So our Asian inspired sauce is gonna consist of some brown sugar, some coconut aminos, also, soy sauce could be a good substitute for that, chili garlic sauce, and just some regular old garlic. We're gonna use about 3 tablespoons of each of these, get them in a pot, get them incorporated, set them aside. All these sauces, I know, we only have 1 more left, So for our last set of wings, we're gonna be doing a garlic parmesan style. So I have a stick of butter here, about 3 cloves of garlic minced, and a handful of parsley minced, some red pepper flakes, and some shaved Parmesan cheese. The Parmesan cheese and the parsley will go on at the very, very end when we toss the wings. And all we're gonna be worried about right now is getting that butter melted, getting that garlic infused in there, and adding some red pepper. All right guys, it's been long enough. It's 12:30. Those chickens are still sleeping. I gotta wake them up. So I got the grill fired up to 200 super smoke status. I'm gonna go get the chicken, I'm gonna get the pork belly, and I'm gonna throw them on. Now I know we've been making a bunch of sauces, but you remember that first one we made? The 4-berry with the habanero chilies? So we're gonna put that on this right here. We're gonna stuff this goat cheese in these dates, wrap them up in bacon, and while all of these have their own distinct flavors and you don't really need to put anything else on them, I may put some of this hot dirty bird, give it a little extra kick. Then towards the end of the cook, we're gonna drizzle some of that glaze over those and watch them roll. We got the grill sitting at 375 out here. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. And all you're looking to do is cook the bacon through. Once the bacon's done, it's good to go. So while I'm out here, I'm actually gonna take the chicken inside. Inside, why? I'll be honest, I'm running out of room and I need to put something else on the grill. It's a little surprise, so I'm excited to show you what else I have for you. It involves that chorizo we were cooking up earlier. So I'm gonna get the chicken inside, 375 in the oven, crisp it up. You're looking for an internal temperature of 175, 180, somewhere around there. So if you know me, you know I like to keep everything on the grill. If I can grill it, I'm gonna do it. So as much as it pained me to bring that chicken inside and finish it off in the oven, you gotta understand, I was making room for something bigger and better. So what do we have here? The chorizo that we cooked earlier, we're gonna put that inside of here. What's in here? You might have guessed it. We have some queso ingredients. So right here I have some Velveeta, about half a block of cream cheese, just a handful of cilantro, 5 ounces each of smoked Gouda and pepper jack. Have some sour cream here, just, you don't need it, but I had some extra, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there. Along with some Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies, and then some regular mild diced green chilies. If you like it more spicy, go ahead and load it up. Get some hot chilies, put some fresh chilies in there. If you don't like it too spicy, leave some of that stuff out. So we're gonna put this chorizo in this pan, get it on the smoker at 200 super smoke, and just watch it melt. That's all we're really doing, incorporating all the stuff together with the heat. Get it all together, it'll take about an hour, hour and 10, just stir it every 20 minutes or so. Just a good old dollop. So if you're lucky enough to have an electric can opener, that's great, but there's a reason I look like this. Use one of these bad boys right here. Alright, so I just pulled the wings out. I'm gonna give you a little short story. I read somewhere that you can finish them off 375 and get it the way you want it. I always broil my wings at the end, and it turns out great. And so I decided to try something new. Didn't work out so hot for me, so I ended up broiling them anyway. I suggest you do that towards the end of your cooks. Check these out. I mean, we got the garlic, salt, black pepper over here with the ginger for the Asian inspired. We have our dry rub here, these 2 rows. And then we have our steak seasoning that we're gonna use for the garlic parmesan. So actually, this rub looks really nice. It's the first time I've used it. Put a nice color in there. I'm looking forward to trying all these. So now, all we have left to do is check on those bacon wrapped dates, check on the queso, stir that up a little bit, and then see if we can put those pork belly inside some of that sauce. Check these puppies out. Isn't that pretty? I got the Meat Church Honey Hog Hot, the White Bulls Barbecue over here. So I'm looking forward to trying both of these. Since I have a good amount of both, we're gonna mix and match. We're gonna do half the sauce with this one, half the sauce with this one, and vice versa. So we're gonna have so many options to try out and pick our favorite. So let's get these sauced up and back on the grill, making some true bird tens. So after a long day's work, all the stuff you do is eat, right? Enjoy the benefits, claim your reward. So we have our wings, right? All tossed up, ready to go. We have our bacon wrapped dates. Those are a hit, right? You're gonna love those. Don't forget that chili habanero 4-berry glaze on that. It's fantastic with it. Then we have our queso. Chips, by the way, completely optional. Just grab a spoon and go to town. I know you want to. Finally, we have our pork belly burnt ends. I'm gonna grab these off the grill, get them inside, plate everything up, let you enjoy the view, and then, you know, enjoy it myself. So, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.